Hello again. So I wanted to make a video about uh, this oppressing, thoughts and how to um, how to put them in the right context, how to rightly approach them. Right endurance, you could say, and that's always a question in the forums. So uh, I think first we need to recognize the externality of the thoughts. Okay, this is like a really important point that's made in the suttas. The thoughts are on the level of like external objects. Okay, so let's say you find something, you are wandering around, and you find a box on the road. And what do you do? Normally, you may not touch it if you are like restrained in the body. You don't, it can be dangerous. If you are not restrained like a child, you like quickly just grab it and oh, what's it, because you're impulsive. So that mechanism is the same in the mental domain. So a thought presents itself as a possible engagement, and if you're not restrained in the body first, it's not possible that you can be restrained in the mind. So you engage with it automatically because you're impulsive. That needs to be recognized first. You know, there is no advancement without, there is no spiritual development without recognition of this dynamic, let's say. So an object presented itself, and what happens? You may feel like inclined, to open it. Oh, what's it? What's it? It's something precious. It's something pleasurable. So you engage with it, but it seems like it's like a poisonous, object. You get a rash. It burns your hands. The color changes. It hurts. It's something dangerous, obviously. But you still like to play with it. It's like a toy or something. Uh, that's how, for example, lustful thoughts are. You are hurt by engaging with them, factually. Your body reacts, its temperature like rises. Your heart beats like you're sick or something. You're touched when you're touched by lust. Your body starts showing, symptoms of a sickness almost. So, but you're too entertained by, those by that engagement. You want to keep playing with it until your, body just becomes agitated, like completely. You're completely like dominated by lust. So you need to like recognize that, your responsibility in that engagement. So it is not, there is a domain of lust and sensuality, like external. There are baits, there is Mara, there are hunters, there are dangers everywhere, but that is not a problem as long as you're careful. You don't give in to that prospect of entertainment, that pleasure, that impulse. Okay, it's not a problem. A lustful thought, presents as a possibility. You don't go further. Don't investigate. Oh, this is interesting. This thought. I should handle this fire further. Nah. Say, oh, this seems dangerous and not for my benefit. This object you find, oh, doesn't look good. So that should be your attitude when it comes to thoughts. Okay, because as long as you consider thoughts as internal and not really, doesn't matter, they are not real, they are like below your threshold of what you consider as real and important, then you don't care. You keep being impulsive in the mind, but it matters. That's why restraint comes first. Bodily restraint comes first, and you further that same principle in the mind. You apply that in the mind to gain insight into this subtle phenomena. So that is your restraint, is your vehicle into development. So that's what I wanted to say about this topic.